Blimey, big day. Big day today, viewers. 4 games left in the league and Derby County sit top of the championship table. What's even more exciting, we could actually seal promotion today. And who do we play first? Oh, West Bromwich Albion, who are level on points and in second. Let's do this. How's it going, everybody? Breezy here, and welcome back to the Derby County series. Now, first things first, if you're new around here, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and leave a like on the video whilst you're here as well. As I mentioned at the top of the video, it's a huge day. We played West Bromwich Albion in the first game, and they are second in the table. We sit top, and good thing for us, West Brom's results recently not been that great. But before we get into that, let's talk about the games that we have played since we last met in the previous episode, where we took on Manchester United in the FA Cup and Ipswich Town away, both games which unfortunately lost. Following the Ipswich defeat, we went away to Burnley and picked up a really good 2-0 win. The goals come in late. Nathan Collins with the own goal, and then Connor Coventry rounding things off in the 90th minute to seal the 3 points for us. Following that were 2 draws, 1-1s. Against Swansea and Reading, and then a 2-0 win, again leaving it a little bit late. Least Mousset over double with about 15 minutes to go, getting us the points there. Now, I mentioned that West Brom's recent results weren't very good. They actually lost 2-1 to Crystal Palace in the FA Cup semi-final. I mean, good for them. They lost 2-1 though, was it? You know, they weren't good enough to win, apparently. Following that, their game in hand on us was away at Wolves. They lost that one 2-1 as well, which means the shape of the table and what could happen today is very interesting. If we beat West Brom, we'll go 3 points clear of them. And 7, yes, my maths was correct there, 7 points clear of Norwich City, who will play the day after. They actually go and play against Millwall at home. And then we play Preston after the West Brom game, and on that same day, Norwich go away to Cardiff, which means, basically, if the Norwich results go in our favour and they drop points in those couple of games, I mean, Millwall and Cardiff are down the bottom end of the table, so it is unlikely. But there is a world where today, in this episode, Derby County could be promoted to the Premier League. 1 year after we saved them from relegation, we could be taken up to the Premier League the following season, which would be, I'll be honest, a completely unexpected turn of events. I did not think this team was good enough to go up this year. They have proved me wrong. I think they've proved everyone wrong. But there is, I mean, 4 points is not a really big gap, so there's still absolute potential for this to go pear-shaped. Hopefully that isn't what happens, and this West Brom game is absolutely huge. This is a title 6-pointer. I mean, just a promotion 6-pointer. I don't care if we win the league or not. I just want to get promoted. Right, this is the team that we're going to be going with then to take on West Bromwich Albion. As usual, it's a familiar sight. Bentley in goal, Jonathan Silva, McIntyre, Dunkley, McDonald at the back. It's worth noting that Byrne is still not back from his injury. He's got about 5 days. So he should actually be back for the Preston game, which is great because we've looked not that great defensively since he's been out of the team. And you can see by McDonald's last 5 games, at 6.68, it's a concern. In the midfield then, Tom Lawrence, John Lundstrom, Lewis Ferguson and Joswiak make up the midfield, and Scarlett and Mousset lead the line. Let's go then. Friday night, under the lights at Pride Park against West Brom. Oh, it doesn't get much bigger than this, viewers. It really doesn't. I'll tell you what, I don't even want to think about the possibilities if we do get to the Premier League. We've got to make sure we do our job in these last 4 games to get the job done. As first highlight of the game, it's West Brom coming forward as Kone. Oh, it's a missed header. Dean Garner, thankfully, I think is offside anyway. His shot goes straight to Bentley, but that is not an ideal start, really, for our centre-backs there. Not really filling me with a load of confidence. And as I say that, I think Scarlett's just given away a free kick on Dean Garner. They now have a really good shooting position. They've gone short. I did not expect that. Ajayi's shot is blocked. Joswiak is there. He's not got there ahead of Livermore. It's bouncing around all over the place. I'm sorry. Prepare to bleep this. What a load of bollocks. Oh, I don't know, viewers. I don't know. The one I'm going to go with is fortunate. I mean, the ball is just bobbling along all around the penalty area. Bentley's committed himself to the dive, and yeah, is it Livermore? Livermore just heads it into an empty net. Less than ideal start. As things stand then, West Brom go above us in the table, and if Norwich, well, again, if it stays like this, if Norwich win their game against Millwall tomorrow, they will go just a point behind us. So we have been dire so far. 25 minutes in, not a single shot on goal. We're going to change the mentality, go a little bit more positive. So I'll change the mentality to positive. I usually go against this rule because I find when you need to win a game, switching your mentality to slightly something more attacking and more positive will result in the team scoring immediately. As I say though, McDonald's has brilliant to intercept, and now here we go. Joswiak, great ball, finds Lise Mousset. He's clean throw on goal. Can he finish? Oh, can he finish? What a goal from Lise Mousset. Absolutely put his laces through it. The West Brom keeper had no chance, and with our first shot of the game, we have levelled it. Second shot of the game. Crap, I thought we'd FM'd them. First, second shot though, it does not matter. The important thing is we have got ourselves a goal. I'll be honest, a draw here. I just want to try and keep a bit of distance between us and West Brom. Again, the title is not something I'm overly bothered about. I just want to finish in those top 2 positions, because anyone who's been watching me over on Switch for the last couple of years knows that me in playoffs do not get along whatsoever. So I want to make sure we are in those top 2 places come the end of the season. It's another highlight, throwing for West Brom into Livermore. El Roof as a sliding challenge from Lundstrom there. I was worried he was going to get himself sent off, and Silva heads back to Bentley. And now, what can we do from this? I think Bentley taking his time. He decides to go long, and he has, in doing so, has found Tom Lawrence, who's running down this left-hand side. He's going to check back onto his favourite foot and look for a cross. He's checked back, looks for Jonathan Silva. It was a bit of a weak pass. Thankfully, it's got there. And now Lawrence swings it in. I thought, is that Dan Burn? I thought he was going to miss the header. It was Dan Burn. No chance. He probably didn't have to jump for that. As Lundstrom into Lys Mousset. Lovely work this. Scarlett goes for goal. Oh my word, what a goal from Dane Scarlett. That is one of the goals of the season from the man on loan from Tottenham. He absolutely pulled a screamer out of the bag. I mean, where on earth has that come? I've never seen him do that at all this season. Lovely little link-up play between him and Mousset, and he just had the time, picked his spot. Oh, today's as top bins as you like. Let's go, 2-1. Come on, Derby. Apologies to the neighbours, but this is frankly, this is far more important than anything they've got going on. As the corner free kick comes in, Graham Scott has given a penalty. I think there's a handball apparently to Yusuf Kone, and after being 1-0 down and seemingly nowhere near in the game, Derby have a chance to go 3-1 to the good. Dane Scarlett stepping up to get his second of the game, sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and Derby, well, going into half-time, could be about to have a 3-1 lead. 24th goal of the season for Dane Scarlett. What a player he's been for us this year. I'm so glad I decided to re-sign him. Switching the mentality does work, viewers. Everything I've known all these years has been an absolute lie. Don't let them score just for half-time, because that would be concerning. As Roof into Murphy, he spun his man. Can he get a shot off? He's gone for the dink. Daniel Bentley, he laughs at people who tries to chip him. As it's another goal kick from Bentley, who's managed to find Tom Lawrence. He's doing well to find those spaces in between the centre-back and wing-back. It falls for Lawrence to take the shot, mate. Tom Lawrence, it's 4-1 to Derby. And West Bromwich Albion, I hate to say it, no I don't, I love it. They're in the mud. I mean, it is just as route one as you like. That's the second time Bentley's goal kick has caused, well, it wasn't a goal kick, but a long ball from Bentley has caused problems for them. Gives it to Scarlett, gets it back to him. It's unfortunate for Romain Sawyers, but Lawrence on that favoured right foot, curls it into the bottom corner, and, well, it's going very, very well. It's going to take an almighty bottle job to throw it away from here. As 2 minutes into the second half then, Derby coming forward again with Jonathan Silva on this left-hand side. Can he pick out a pass? He's trying to find someone on the edge of the area. And, sorry, who was that just running away from the ball? Was that Lundstrom? Tell me who that was. It was Lundstrom. What was the point of signing you, mate? Useless. As Kone now has it down West Brom's right. Murphy looks to try and swing across in. The ball does go in, and Robinson heads in. And, well, 3 minutes into the second half, West Brom have reduced the deficit to 2 goals, and it is going to be nervy, to say the least. I hate the fact that we were 4-1 up, now 4-2 in the second half, and I'm still terrified. I think fresh legs in the middle is an absolute necessity, especially for that box-to-box role. So Jason Knight is going to come off for Lewis Ferguson, and this hopefully should be enough to see us over the line. As there's 4 minutes to go, the ball's found Knight, flick on to Kaiki. Is he going to get there? He's done well to get into Lys Mousset, who looks to chip the goalkeeper. Probably the wrong decision, but I like the ambition. If I was losing, I'd be fuming at him, I'll be honest, but 4-2 up, he can afford to take chances like that. So we're into stoppage time. Sawyers looks to give it back to, I'm not sure who that was, but Martin does intercept, and now a chance for us to get the ball just out of our penalty area, really, boys. We're pressful. The fact we're trying to play out in this situation is mental to me, as Bartley has it, goes long looking for Robinson, but Silva does brilliantly. What a signing he's been, by the way. He's been superb for us all year. As a ball finds Lys Mousset, who's in and makes it 5. We have our 3-goal deficit back, 16 for the season for Lys Mousset, and I think it's safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, that is West Brom firmly dealt with. As we are now 42 seconds over the additional added time, and the referee is just happy to let this continue, as McIntyre has it to McDonald. Now the referee blows the full-time whistle, and what a result for Derby County. 5-2 against West Bromwich Albion. And now all eyes on the Norwich game against Millwall tomorrow, which, oh, if they drop points in that one, it could be happening. It could very much well be on. The current gap between us and Norwich then is 7 points, which is, I mean, I don't need to tell you, it's huge. If they lose their next game and then we do our job against Preston, 7-point lead with 2 games to go, it's done. Imagine if it's in this episode. Imagine if this is the episode that sees Derby County go up. I mean, the thing is, if we don't, obviously, there's a reason I've left the last 4 games in, because obviously if we don't get done today, we'll do the next 2 games in the next episode. If it goes to the playoffs, though, I do not want, I can't even entertain the fact that before we go into the playoffs. Right, Norwich, 3rd place against Millwall in 20th. Norwich are at home. Millwall are fighting for their lives. Can they do us a favour? I'm crossing everything. They won 4-2, and they were 4. I saw it was 4-2. I thought maybe Millwall pub a fight. They were 4-0 up at half time. Okay, fair enough. Any other results we need to concern ourselves with? I mean, Forest dropped points, so they're not getting promoted automatically this year. Have that. Right then, it goes to another week and another game day. Obviously, you know, it could still happen today. If Norwich lose their next game and we beat Preston, it is still done. I think if they draw, it's not mathematically, you know, confirmed, but we'll have to wait another episode for that. But, it's getting to that point, isn't it? As Kaiki's out for 3 to 4 weeks. I mean, just give me a break with the injuries this season, please. Of course, the big news for a series is that Max Bird and Nathan Byrne are both back and both fit to play against Preston, which is huge. What I don't need is 3 of my very important players getting annoyed over Connor Coventry's situation. Let's sort this out. I'm going to say he can have what he wants when he improves. How would you all feel if I gave him more playing time when he wasn't up to it? Brilliant. Surely you can see he deserves play more often. For Christ's sake, boys, not with 3 games left. All right, then. Eyes will be on the Cardiff versus Norwich game. We have to do our job, though, against Preston. As I said, the gap currently still sits at just 4 points, but we do have now that 3-point lead over West Bromwich Albion, who take on Middlesbrough. So it's just a case of getting the job done and just doing what we did in the last game. Just score a bunch of goals and, for the love of God, try to keep them out of our own net, please. I just want a 1-0 early in the first half and no highlights after that. I don't think that's too much to ask. I thought Cardiff had already scored just then, but no, it's a goal for Burnley. But false alarm, everyone. Calm down. As Norwich have scored 6 minutes into their game, and Adam Eder penalty gives them the lead away to Cardiff. Come on, Cardiff, please, for the love of Christ, help us out. Do us a favour. As it's actually Preston with some money possession. They're doing a good job of keeping the ball. And Earl into Johnson. And this is a concern. Obviously, we went a goal down against West Brom. We were able to turn it around. I mean, it's looking dangerous from our perspective as Brown bursting forward, cuts it back to the edge of the area. Johnson, I mean, Bayliss is so unmarked to the back post. Thankfully, though, can't get a shot on target. Cardiff have equalised. Kiefer Moore has levelled things up. It's 1-1. And now, please, boys, serious, real talk now. We have to score. So the ball goes long from the goalkeeper. Dunkley's done well to win it. And now Mousset, on one of those marauding runs, gives it to Lawrence, who we know is a creator in this side. Ferguson into Lise Mousset, who goes for goal and hits the crossbar. And Dane Scarlett is there to follow it up and give Derby the lead. I mean, the ball took an age to fall from the sky, but Scarlett was the one who reacted quickest. And it is 25 minutes in. Derby 1, Preston 0. Come on. Well, but I mean, great ball from Ferguson into Mousset. I mean, the audacity to take a shot from there. And like I said, Scarlett just completely outran the 2 Preston centre-backs to tuck it into an empty net. And it's a bizarre goal, but I'll absolutely take it. Come on. 6 points as things stand is the gap, as Cardiff are currently holding Norwich. And remember, if Cardiff win their game and we win ours, we are up. We are promoted as there's an opportunity for a counter-attack here. Scarlett is 2v2. He's got Mousset ahead of him. Joswiak and Lawrence arriving in support. Is Scarlett going to go away by himself here? It's a really tame effort straight into the arms of Rudd. For Christ's sake. I am just fixated on the latest scores as... I mean, there's goals going in the games around that Cardiff and Norwich game, but no more in that game. I needed a second goal for Cardiff and Norwich have scored. Just in case you missed it then, Samuel Lino, 5 minutes before half-time, has given Norwich the lead back. I mean, as things stand, though, West Brom are being held by Middlesbrough, and we currently have a 5-point lead over them. So... one to keep an eye out for, I guess. But we need Cardiff. We need Cardiff to do a madness, as it is a throw into Preston. I mean, the thing is, our job's not done. Obviously, it's only a one goal lead. It could very quickly change as Bayliss wins the header just over the bar. And we're still leading, thankfully. All right, on the hour mark, a throw in for Derby by Jonathan Silva, who has got a bit of time here. I don't like the fact that the Preston forwards are pressing our centre-backs quite so hard at the pitch, but thankfully we're doing all right just to deal with it at the moment. And Bird, big switch over the Joswiak. Thankfully he's found him. And now Joswiak into Mousset, who looks for Dane Scarlett, who makes it 2-0. And we are doing our job, but the referee, or the linesman, sorry, is an absolute job's worth and has ruled it out for offside. For Christ's sake. Oh, I've just seen there, bottom left-hand corner, Joe Rothwell has given Norwich a 3-1 lead against Cardiff. Oh, goodness me. Cardiff aren't doing us any favours today, are they? Still need this second goal, though. I mean, both games have been highlight-filled as Bird looking for Scarlett. Can he link up with Mousset again? Oh, brilliant football. Finding Joswiak, who gets tackled really well. I thought Mousset was going to pick the loose ball up, but he didn't this time as the goalkeeper goes long looking for Maguire. And Dunkley does well to win his header. And now, can we go and get this second goal? Byrne into Ferguson. Back to Bird. Forward to Mousset. There's an overlap on the left from Joswiak, or the right, sorry. But he doesn't get there. And it is back and forth at the moment. I've no idea which way this highlight's going to go. As the ball goes long, McIntyre has just not gone for the ball there. Ritz over to Olasunde. And I've got a bad feeling about this video, I won't lie to you. The cross comes in, it's headed clear, Joswiak gets a foot to it. What is going on in this? Scarlett loses the header. It's back with Bayliss. It is end-to-end here. We need to get there out to Earl. We don't. Joswiak's closing him down. He needs to get tighter to him, though. Try and stop the cross if you can do. Maguire, why is he able to bring it under control? Earl across goal. It's a brilliant bit of defending from McIntyre. Oh, for crying out loud, just end the highlight. Oh my goodness me. Oh, can we just give it a rest and get to the end of the game as Preston are pushing for this equaliser. Riss into Olasunde. There's space to work with here. Riss takes his time and takes the shot, and it's 1-1. Oh, you can't say it's not been coming. It absolutely has been coming from Preston, and we've done well to survive some pretty good attacks from them, but yeah, Olasunde, the wing-back, just makes a really good run into that space, gives it back to Riz, and yeah, I said he's beating his near post, Bentley, isn't he? I mean, you got to question him. Okay, do you know what kind of commentary? You want your game time? On you go, mate. Box-to-box midfielder. Do me proud. I'm also going to take off Joswax. He's on that yellow. Push Lawrence out to that right-hand side and get Josh Martin on the left-hand side. And we've still got the experience of Andre Gray on the call upon from the bench as well, so which I think is something we may well do. With 15 minutes to go, I think we're going to make the call. I think... Oh, who do you take off? I think you take off Dane Scarlett and you bring on Andre Gray as a bit of experience to try and rescue a win from this one. As things stand then, we sit 3 points clear of West Bromwich Albion and 2 points clear of Norwich. There's 10 minutes to go and there is a highlight and there's a throw into Derby. Burn looking for Lawrence into Mousset. Gray, can he get the shot off? It's blocked. It comes to Josh Martin. The substitute's linking up. Gray's there. He's got blocked to it and he's hit the post from about a yard. I cannot believe what I've just seen Andre Gray do. How on earth has he missed? Oh, viewers, we so nearly won it right at the death, but it does finish. Preston 1, Derby County 1. I can't believe we haven't won it there. Oh, viewers, it is not done. West Brom, by the way, drew with Middlesbrough 0-0, but Norwich did get that 3-1 win against Cardiff, which means it's not quite done. We get another episode to find out if Derby County, I'm going to tell them they're unlucky because they just were at the end of the day. But yeah, I think we get another episode to find out if Derby County can see this through and get themselves back into the Premier League. If we throw this away from here, I swear to God. I mean, speaking of bottling, shout out to Burnley, by the way. 2-0 up after 35 minutes, conceded 3 goals in the 90th minute. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful it wasn't me. Right then, viewers, that is going to bring an end to proceedings for today. A brilliant win against West Brom, followed up by a pretty disappointing draw against Preston. We couldn't get it done, but there are 2 games left of the season still to play. Bristol City at home, who I believe, I don't know where they are on the table. They sit 11th then, and then on the final day, it's almost perfect, isn't it? On the final day, we go away to already relegated Portsmouth. I've played a lot of Football Manager in my time. I'm terrified of how that's going to go. And to make the situation even more interesting, on the Friday, the day before we play our next game against Bristol City, West Brom, who are on a bit of a dodgy run of form at the moment, go away to Reading, who find themselves in 6th place and have not yet guaranteed themselves a playoff spot. That game could be pivotal, because if West Bromwich Albion lose that game and we beat Bristol City, then our lead will be 6 points with a game spare and a much superior goal difference. Just everyone pray. But unfortunately, viewers, you're going to have to wait until the next episode to see if Derby County can get themselves back into the Premier League. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. And again, if you have been enjoying the series, then please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a future upload. And also, drop a like on the video whilst you're here as well. I think those 2 games definitely warrant a like. Also, get in the comments section. Let me know, do you think we're going to get the job done and seal promotion to the Premier League? Or are we going to absolutely bottle it? Please be nice. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Please be nice. Until the next one then, viewers, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Look after yourselves. Oh, this club, honestly, this club.